So we've got the snow now, but the warm layer is going to be moving in, and so we're going to have the snow melting and then refreezing into sleet pellets. That's going to happen for several hours, but then when that layer gets deeper, that warm air, and the ground stays really, really cold still, we're going to end up getting the freezing rain, unfortunately, and we'll have quite a few hours of that. Let's check out now the Sky Tracker shot. There we go. It is snowing pretty good out at the airport, and the winter storm warning hasn't changed for us. It remains intact. A lot of folks also in the same boat. Snow continues northern neck, middle peninsula, back in areas north of Richmond, north and west of Richmond. Pretty good snowfall rates now out in Louisa as well as Fluvanna County, and heavier snowfall down toward Cambridge and Alberta, but also some indication that we could get some mixing, which we'll look at in a second. Right now, moderate snow continues in the Richmond area. When we look at what's going on down to our south, though, all these colors here that are just the plain old red, that is just snow. We're looking at areas down to our south. Don't worry about the banner. I know that's all messed up. But this area down here in orange, that's an indication that we're likely seeing a different type of precipitation. In this case, it would be sleet. So it looks like that sleet line's already working its way north pretty quickly, and you can see areas here not showing up on this color-coded radar yet, but I'm looking at that correlation coefficient that tells me that there's some sleet in there, and we'll have that sleet moving in overnight tonight. That's what you'll wake up to tomorrow morning, and a lot of moisture will continue to crank in our direction. So here's what to expect in the Richmond area, and I'm going to use the WTVR tower. Everybody kind of knows where that tower is at the center point here. Light to moderate snow till 4 a.m. 3.5 inches of snow. So right here in the garden, I'm expecting 3.5 inches of snow. Then 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. sleet. About 3/4 of an additional inch of sleet accumulation on top of the snow. And then from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, freezing rain, which is the glaze of ice. 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. will be the heaviest, and I think that we're probably going to get about 1/2 of an inch of ice. Now, this is not going to be a snow event. It's an ice event, but for those interested in the snow, 2 to 4 inches of snow and sleet. That's Petersburg, Richmond area, just north of Richmond. We're looking at over 4 to 6 up here, and then 6 to 8 farther north. Let's go inside to meteorologist Mike Goldberg for more. Mike?
Well, Zach, as you mentioned, that changeover is going to be key to the forecast, and we're looking at the potential for some significant icing tomorrow. That's the freezing rain. The question is, when do we go from sleet to freezing rain? That's going to be sometime around midday, depending on where you're living. That's kind of the average. You'll be a little bit earlier to the southeast, a little bit later off to the northwest, but the potential is there, especially south and west of Richmond as we go down I-85 and 95 here for some heavy icing to occur, and that means potentially a 1/2 inch or more with the freezing rain that occurs tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. That leads to the potential for power outages. We're not saying everybody's power is going to go out, but there's a pretty decent chance we'll see some power outages in this area in pink, a very high risk, and even going up towards the northern neck, middle peninsula. And even as you go up towards northern Virginia, the risk is moderate. So be prepared for power outages, and not only just a short power outage, but one that could last for several days, because the storm is going to leave its imprint on the area, and then we've got some bitterly cold air moving into the area. So be prepared now. Snow continues, as Zach mentioned, overnight. We mix with and eventually change to some sleet. This is right around daybreak. I think that changeover occurs in the metro area, but points north of Richmond stay snow. We have that sleet that's in purple here going up until about midday, but notice the change over to the east here and right over the heart of the city sometime around midday into the early afternoon. This is freezing rain that occurs throughout the afternoon, maybe briefly heavy at times, and then it all moves out of the way tomorrow night. So here's how the forecast goes. Snow continues overnight, a little bit of that sleet mixing in, I think by 3-4 o'clock in most areas, and by daybreak we make the changeover. Temperatures holding in the upper teens and then actually coming up a little bit overnight. Notice by 6 a.m. we're about 22 degrees. That mixed bag of precipitation continues throughout the day tomorrow. Most likely becomes freezing rain in the afternoon. That will put down that glaze and be very dangerous. So travel conditions will be nearly impossible in some areas tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, and power outages a good possibility. The storm is gone Monday, and we briefly get above freezing with some sunshine. That'll help the roads, but look at those nighttime temperatures the rest of the week, getting down into the single digits and staying very, very cold. A few flurries or snow showers on Thursday, and maybe a system to watch later next weekend, but nothing to worry about at this time.